Baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale. Aroldis Chapman is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you can see right there, right-handed hitters do not have a lot of success against him. We'll see what happens here.
Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Travis Shaw will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hit hard to short. Nunez on the grass, on to first, and there were two down. Reggie Jackson will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
After it is Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, was not real effective in his last start. Gave up 5 earned runs. Going to have to try to limit that here in this one.
Jackson is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
Batting second, third baseman.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And after losing the opener of this series on Thursday, they've come back and won 2 straight. So they'll be looking to end the series on a high note here and take 3 out of 4.
Joey Votto will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Kazmir into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reggie ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with Nolan Arenado. Steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. High in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Carlton Fisk is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Batting 6, The left fielder, number 7.
Matt Holliday is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Batting 7.
Scooter Gennett will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And this is up and in, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jackson going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Steven Pearce. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Anthony goes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he misses it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
Here's Ichiro now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Phillies strike first. Trace Thompson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. As Drubal Cabrera will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is goes. One away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Reggie Jackson is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base. Nolan Arenado steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with two away. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Chapman sets. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hit well on the ground to first, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category, and he's just been punishing mistakes at the plate. It's been impressive to watch him swing the bat so far this year. He's got another nice game on his hands in this one.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And, oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Digging
8.
in, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlton Fisk, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Hit to short. Nunez scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Matt Holliday is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Chapman has the target. 2-2 on its way home. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trace Thompson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Set to deal on 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Kyle Schwarber is set to lead us off in the
Leading
home
off the
half of the
fourth
fourth inning.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Holliday going back, still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Anthony Goes stands in.
Center fielder, Anthony Goes.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
First baseman.
Travis Shaw stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Reggie Jackson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Jackie Robinson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Chris Bryant will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 26 for him on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Kazmir sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Steve Pearce digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped weakly to the left. Gloved by Arenado. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Nolan Arenado will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting, catcher.
Carlton Fisk will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Upton going back at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Ryan Mattis will come in and pitch now. Matt Holliday stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Matt Holliday.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Vidal Nuno will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38. Vidal.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Shaw retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Anthony Goes.
Anthony Goes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8th spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single here.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting,
Jackie Robinson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Back in standing. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Look out. 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Trace Thompson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ichiro racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting number 10.
Adam Jones comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. To short, Nunez takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Travis Shaw stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Sliced hard on the ground. To his right, Robinson. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's no. Chris Bryant steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
First baseman, number 19,
Joey Votto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Folks, there is not a left-hander alive that likes this pitch. I mean, look at that. A slider breaking sharply away from the outside part of the plate. That is just perfect location.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he falls behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Reggie Jackson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Carlton Fisk will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Grounded to short. One there. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
number 7.
First offering on its way. Matt Holliday is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. James McCann Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
James McCann.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end. Ryan Goins will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 17.
Kyle Schwarber digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Steve Pearce stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Jones going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 5-3. Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box now, Anthony goes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Trace Thompson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Shot back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out. Adam Jones will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
On the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis Shaw. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Greg Holland will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Holland pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So striding in, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Smoke toward the hole. The tag gets 1. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. Here comes the runner from third, and we are tied in the top of the 9th. Carlton Fisk steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. Frank Reese will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped foul right at home plate. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Second baseman
Jackie Robinson comes forward to hit with the winning run at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Chris Bryant has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider, difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. Matt Holliday will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the ninth, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Second baseman.
Ground ball right side. To his left. Robinson in time to first, and there are 2 away. Josh Reddick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. As Drupal Cabrera digs in now after lining out in his last try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. Robinson has got it, and the side is retired. Joey Votto steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in now, Justin Upton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Steve Pearce will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. To short, hit hard. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Adam Jones comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Mike Montgomery will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Travis Shaw comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Out in front of it, strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Reggie Jackson stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Pulled toward right center field. Goes is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. Carlton Fisk comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the sixth, that being a home run, of course. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Matt Holliday will stand in again as we take you back now to the eighth inning, and this was a big one. The two-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Called strike 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over. Brad Boxberger will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Eduardo Nunez will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Goins backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Anthony Goes. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Jackie Robinson comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.